Hello and welcome back to a new video, and today we're going to be doing a World Cup prediction early, very early. I've already predicted the teams that will qualify. So in Group B, I went Italy to win their playoff. Um, in Group F, I went Poland. I just think they'll beat Sweden, Ukraine, and Albania. I think was the other one. Um, Group I believe Suriname will beat Bolivia and then Iraq, and then DR Congo will beat Jamaica or New Caledonia. So I think that's it. I don't think there was any more playoffs. So let's go for Group A. So I think first game, big first game. It was a 2010 World Cup starter game as well. I mean, I watched South Africa in the African Cup of Nations when it was last played, and they actually got pretty far and they actually did okay. Mexico, they're on a bit of a slope in terms of recent years of form and stuff like that. But I do believe this will be 1-1. I do see it being a draw. I don't see either side dominating or getting the win. Um, I think probably if I had to pick two players to score, I mean, I don't really know the South African team, but the Mexican team, I'd probably go Raul Jimenez if he starts. And then our game two, that's a good game. I like that game. I think South Korea, good team. You know, I think I think I think Son Heung-min Son will score. They've got a good few players, but I do think Denmark will win 2-1. Obviously, I had Denmark to win the playoff as well. That was the other team, yeah. So yeah, I think that's how the first two games of that group will go, and then you go into the second group of games, and I'd go 3-0. Unfortunately for South Africa, I do think Denmark will dominate that. They're not a bad side, Denmark, and they've just literally missed out on the World Cup due to Scotland just doing an incredible comeback and game. And that was a good game to watch. McTominay's overhead kick and Kieran Tierney's finesse at the edge of the box. It was a very good watch. And then obviously McLean's halfway goal. That was insane. And then Mexico, South Korea. I think Mexico are going to pick up a win. Oh, I think it'll be 1-0. I think it's going to be a boring, very boring game. I'm going to try and watch obviously as many games as I can. Obviously, depending on work and if for example, like there, obviously I know it's a bit blurry, but uh, Cape Verde versus Saudi Arabia. I don't really think if that's at like 3 a.m. or something. I don't really see myself watching that. Now into the last group games. I believe Denmark have gone through no matter what here, but I think they will go on high and win 2-1 against Mexico. I see Mexico grabbing just a late goal. That's about it. This is a big match. Whoever wins this gets to third spot and potentially goes through to the next stage, depending on other groups. I'm going to go 2-1 South Korea. I think Son's going to score a late winner, send them through. And that's Group A. Okay, Group B. Ooh, we got some good games here. Canada, Italy. I think Canada are going to start off with going up 1-0 and then Italy will bring it back 1-1. I don't think Italy's team's good anymore. They might not even qualify. Because Wales is in that category, and I think Wales could potentially get a win. So yeah, I'm gonna go 1-1 there. I'm gonna go Jonathan David and Retigui. Okay, here we go. I mean, I don't rate Qatar at all. I think it's going to be 2-0 Switzerland. I think we're going to see a Xhaka Thunderbolt, and I think Bolo if he's there, which I think he probably will be. And here we go, Switzerland Italy. That was the Euros round of 16, potentially quarterfinal in the last Euros, and Switzerland just battered them. I think Switzerland are going to win 2-1. I think Switzerland, yeah, just going to top this group comfortably. I like Switzerland mainly because of Xhaka and Johan Joru and Senderos, ex-Arsenal players, of course. But yeah, I think we got a good team. And I think Canada are going to pick up a win here. Not a big scoreline, just a 1-0. Nothing major. I think Italy actually might get. Ooh, that's a close one. That. Now this is a big game because if these draw here, Italy cannot get second. But I'm going to go in the way of Switzerland. I think it's going to be 2-1. I think it's going to be a very close game. But I think Switzerland will just see out the win. I think Italy are going to win 3-0 here. Easy. That's probably the most likely outcome, in my opinion, for that group. Jumping on to Group C, I think a lot of people are going to underestimate this group. I think people are just going to think Brazil are going to, glide through and win every game. But I don't believe that at all. I think Morocco have a good chance of topping this group. I'm going to go 1-1. In the qualifying for, South American teams to get to the World Cup, Brazil were not good at all. And their attack, has it. Obviously, they're missing the striker, but their attack has it in Rafinha, Vinicius, potentially Neymar if he goes, Martinelli, Rodrigo, Paqueta. They've got some good names there, but I just don't see them doing it. Well, we'll see at the end of the group, but I don't think they'll top it. I think this is going to be a very interesting game because I think people are going to assume Haiti will just get slapped every game, but I don't see that. I think they're going to get one against Scotland, but I do think it'll be 3-1. I think it's going to be close in the first half, but I think second half Scotland are just going to come out and get the win. In this game, I'm going to see. I see another draw. I'm going to go 2-2 actually. I see Scotland going 1-0 and then Morocco bringing 2-1 and then Scotland getting a late equaliser. For me, that's how I think that would go. I think. Yeah, let me retract that statement about Haiti not getting battered. I do think they will, actually. Yeah, they're going to get slapped 4-0 there, 100%. Guaranteed. I don't need to speak much more on that. I think... I see this being a draw again. 1-1. That's what I'll go for. And then obviously Morocco, Haiti, I think that'll be just a 2-0. I'm not going to go over the top here with that. So as you can see, that's very interesting. I mean, if it goes like that, I think that's a great group. Obviously, you want to see more wins and more exciting games, but I just think they're going to be so close. So, yeah, it's hard to determine who will actually top here, because you never know. I mean, Morocco might beat Brazil. They might beat Scotland. Scotland could shock Brazil, or Brazil could just win all three. I don't know. So we'll have to see about that one. Group D. This is an interesting group because I don't really see much quality. I'll go because Paraguay. I believe Paraguay finished above Brazil in the qualifying, so I don't actually think Paraguay are a bad side. I'll go 1-1. I just don't see America. America for me just don't have quality other than Pulisic and maybe Balogun, maybe. Australia, Turkey, I see this being 3-1 Turkey. I like Turkey, I think they have a good squad. Yildiz, Ardagula, Kalahoglu. You've got Kadioglu, by Indievi. I don't know if he'll be the starting keeper, but Turkey have a few good players. Artukoglu, I think. But yeah, they have a few good players. Turkey, Paraguay. I'll go 2-0 Turkey. I think Turkey can top this group comfortably. Ooh. I'm going to go 2-1 America. USA, I think they'll get a win there. And I think they'll get out of the group. But then, depending on who they play in the round of 32, is it? I think they'll get beat. I'm going to go 2-1 Turkey. I see them conceding because I don't think they'll put the strongest team out. Considering they've already qualified at this point, but I think they'll want to get top, so they won't drop too many key players. I see this being a draw as well, 1-1. That's Australia out. Paraguay probably won't go through. Group E. I don't see Germany running away with this either, so let's see how I'll predict it. I think Curacao against Germany. I think people just think they're going to run over them, but I just generally think it's going to be 1-0 Germany. Personally, I just don't think they're going to. Thing is, teams like this, you know, they've made it to the World Cup. They're going to try the absolute hardest, and I just don't think, like Haiti, for example, I think they will get better because that's a harder group. Whereas I think Curacao, I just see them every game of theirs being very close. I'm a big fan of Ivory Coast. I'm just, you know, playing FIFA all these years and watching Ivory Coast at the African Cup of Nations or the World Cup or whatever. I've just always liked their players, you know, your Torres, your Drogba, Pepe, Javinho, obviously being an Arsenal fan. I see this being 2-2. I really do. It's going to be a very good watch, I think. Like I said, I'm going to try and watch as many games as possible. I'm going to go for a shock result here. I reckon Ivory Coast sneak a win. I reckon it's going to be end-to-end first half. Nothing happens. 75th minute. Ball comes in. Sebastian Haller heads it in. Ivory Coast go insane. They win 1-0. And I reckon there's going to be a red for Ivory Coast in like the 85th minute. Bit of a bold prediction, but we're going to go for that. And I think Ecuador have the quality to beat Curacao. I think it's going to be 2-1 to Ecuador. Like I say, close games. Now here, I think Ivory Coast are going to drop points. Should have won this game, in my opinion. When it comes out, I think they should have won. I reckon it was like all Ivory Coast first half. Curacao go 1-0 up. Ivory Coast get a penalty, score it. Miss so many chances towards the end. And Curacao pick up a point. And now here, I think Germany lose 2-1. I'm going to have Germany in third. You know, people are going to be like, oh, don't underestimate Germany. But trust me, I just don't rate them anymore. So that's I don't think that's a stupid prediction at all. Group F. This is a very interesting group because I think you've got 4 good teams here, and Poland actually had Netherlands in their qualifying group, and they didn't get turned over by them. Right, so I think 2-1. It's going to be a very close game. Japan did very well in the last World Cup. So, that's my prediction. I think 1-0. I think Lewandowski penalty just gives Poland the win. Here I'm going to go 1-1. Like I say, they've played each other so many times over the last few years, and Poland just don't easily get turned over. So, I'm going to go 2-1 Japan. Like I say, Japan are a good side. They've got very good players. So, we'll go 2-1 there. And this is going to be, in my opinion, the best game of the group. I'm going to go 3-2 Poland. I just think they're going to come out. They need a win, both teams. And I just think it's going to be end-to-end and Poland do it. Tunisia losing this, but not by much. I'll go 2-1. I mean, that could easily be different, depending on that game, of course, but I do think they'll draw. Group G. There's so many groups this year. I think that's just going to be a 2-0. Salah's not going to be able to do much for Egypt there. Iran, New Zealand. Ooh. I'm going to go 1-1. Belgium, Iran. I'm going to go 1-2-1. Belgium don't have that golden era anymore, so I'm going to go 1-0 to Egypt. I think it's going to be just a penalty or something. And here, I'm going to go draw. I'm going to go 2-2 to Raimi and Salah with the goals in that game. Both getting a double. And here we're going to go 1-1. So that's how the group's going to play out. Pretty dead group, to be honest. This group, I think Spain are going to walk it. I'm sorry, Cape Verde, but you're getting smoked. 4-0. Ooh. I'm going to go 1-1 there. I'm going to go 2-0. Uruguay, Cape Verde. 2-1. Then they're going to grab a late goal, but they can't get a draw out of that. Here, I think they get a win. I'll go 2-1. I think Saudi Arabia have to call it to get a goal there. Ooh. 2-1. 2-1 Spain. They top the group. Win all 3 games comfortably. Ooh. See, this is the best group by far, in my opinion. Clear as daylight. Okay. I'm going to go 3-1. Mbappe, and I'm going to go Koulibaly header. I think Suriname have capacity to get a 1, but I think Norway are going to win 4-1. Haaland hat-trick, Odegaard to finish off the game. Sorry, Suriname. But you're getting dunked on there easily. Ooh, this is a good game as well. 2-1. Mane, and then Saul off with 2. See, this I'm going to go 1-1. And I reckon it's going to actually be Haaland and Mbappe with the goals. I think that's just going to be the game in the tournament. I think it's just going to be... I've only put 1-1. And I know I put Poland and Japan 3-2. But in the group stage, I think this is just going to be so end-to-end. And I think it's just going to be, like... just so close. Here, I'm going to go 3-0 win to... Senegal. And I do believe they'll go through. Ooh, I like this group. I like Algeria. You know, you've got your players like Mahrez, Aouar, Gouiri, Ben Sebaini, Mandi, Benacer. They've got very good players. I don't think Argentina are going to beat them by much. It's going to be 2-1. Oh, this is going to be like 3-0. 2-0. I'm going to go 1-0 win here for Algeria. And then this is the game that decides who goes through in second. And I believe it's going to be 1-1. So Austria are going to do it. And I think Argentina 4-0. Comfortable. Oh, I like this. I like this group as well. Because I think Colombia are a dark horse in this group. Because not dark horse in this group, but I think they could potentially top it. Sorry. So I think I'll go 3-0. Ronaldo getting 1. Felix getting 1 and Vitinha getting 1. And I reckon Mbemba sent off. I'm gonna go 2-1. It's not gonna be a comfortable game for Colombia. I think Uzbekistan, I don't think they should be underestimated here. I'm gonna go 2-0 Portugal. I think Wan-Bissaka is going to get to make it 1-0, and I think Colombia will just come back 3-1. Ooh, I'm going to leave that for a second. I'm going to go 2-1 Congo. They'll go through. I'm going to go 1-1. Don't see much separating the sides, you know. They're both very good teams. And here we go. England's group. I think we're going to beat Croatia 2-0. We didn't concede a goal in qualifying, so It's very impressive. I think Ghana win 2-0 as well. This is a good game. I'm going to go 2-1. I think we actually do concede here. And then Croatia, Panama. I think that's going to be like 3-0. Another 3-0. Panama don't even score. I'm going to go 1-1. Right, I don't actually know how you get through to the next. Oh. Right. Oh, Ecuador, Korea. I'm going to go 2-1. France, Japan. Oh. I'm going to go 3-1. Mexico, Italy. 2-1. Sorry, Mexico, you're going out there. Netherlands, Scotland. Three, 2. Colombia, Croatia. Oh, I think Colombia do it. Spain, Austria. Mate, I tell you what, these are good games. These are not bad games at all. 2-0. Turkey, Canada. Sorry, Canada. Belgium, Senegal. I'm going to go for a shock. Brazil, Poland. 2-1. Very close game. Norway, Ivory Coast. 3-1. Denmark, Morocco. I'm going to go 2-1 Morocco. England, Algeria. I'm going to go for a comfortable 3-0. Is this Argentina, Uruguay? Ooh. 2-0. No. 2-0. We'll go 2-0 Argentina. I think that's safe. I think that's very safe. USA, Egypt. They beat Egypt. Switzerland, Germany. I'm going to go for a shock again here. 2-1 Switzerland. Portugal, Ghana. I believe they played in the last World Cup. I'm going to go 2-0. I think they did beat them 3-2 last time though. Alright, Ecuador, France. I think Ecuador go 1-0 up. France come back 3-1. Italy, Netherlands. Ooh. 1-2. 2-1. 2-1 again. Oh, I like this game as well. We'll go 2-1 Turkey. Oh, this is a good game. I'm gonna go 3-2 to Norway. I see it going extra time and then they just do it. England, Morocco. That's not easy for England. 2-1 England. Argentina, USA. Oh, Jesus. See you later, America. Goodbye. Switzerland, Portugal. It was 5-0 Portugal, I think, last time. But I'll go for a 3-1. We've got the matchup of these matches are going to be insane. France, Netherlands. Oh my God, not 32. We'll go 3-2. I think it's going to be extra time. 116th minute. Kante to win it. I think they move close. Norway, England. We could genuinely lose this. I just think we're gonna do it. 2-1. Very close game. I think it'll probably go to extra time now in England. So yeah. Now this is the matchup of the year of the World Cup, I think, personally. I think it'll be like the best World Cup game. I think it'll be better than the semi-final and final. I see a red for both sides. I just see it going extra time. It's just absolute chaos like Argentina, Netherlands was last year. I just see it, like I said, I just see it being a mental game. 3-2 Portugal. Oh, jeez, this is tough. See, last time Spain beat France, didn't they? But I see France doing them this time. France are in the final. And as much as I don't want to do this, I see England losing. And I see Ronaldo at a chance. I'll go bronze medal first, and I think we'll lose 1-0. So we don't even get bronze. And I can just see it in lights. Ronaldo or Mbappe with the World Cup. Who lifts it? Oh. Two. See, I didn't know I could put a draw on it because it would give me a chance of penalties. So I might have. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. One of these games will definitely go to extra time. I mean, I did say extra time and then they win on penalties. So, but yeah, that's my prediction. Portugal, 2-2, penalties, they win. Let me know what you think down in the comments, if you disagree or agree, or even if you disagree with the people that I put through the playoffs. So, yeah, leave a like and subscribe for more. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.